What up? This is Paul Daddy Samoan Rage. If you guys know me, you know I'm a nerdy jock. I'm super into superhero stuff. I recently got into anime, and then I came across your boy Impound Comics. Go ahead and follow his stuff. He wanted to do a two versus two, uh, um, Marvel versus DC. Let's just go ahead and give him time to explain what he thinks, and then I'll go ahead and and see if I agree or disagree. Let's go.
Battles. Let's get into it. We're going to base this mostly off the live action depictions that you see here, but obviously some characters didn't have too much live action screen time, but we'll still just give them their basic feats. We have the Hulk and Thor versus Superman and Martian Manhunter. I've said it before, I've said it many times, and I'm going to say it again. DCEU Superman would beat both of them in a one-on-one fight. Thor is not fast enough, and Hulk, they just nerfed my boy Hulk. But I think it comes down to this, the new wild card of Martian Manhunter. If he's able to manipulate the Hulk telepathically, possibly make it a 3v1, then DC will win pretty easily. But it's also a huge possibility that the Hulk will resist it and crush Martian Manhunter. If Hulk can get to Manhunter, these two will be able to beat Superman. But if Manhunter could slow the Hulk down just enough, they will be able to beat these two. But if I was to bet my money on it, I'm going to lean a little bit more towards DC.
He's leaning towards DC because I mean you have like seven Supermans that came out, especially with Henry Cavill's Superman, who was super crazy. Him being Kryptonian and having solar as a power. I don't understand why he's not even more powerful than like anything. Martian Manhunter, it's definitely right there. I'm gonna say DC has the advantage. Um, I'm kind of biased towards this Thor though, as you can see. But he's wrong. Superman is not just taking out Thor. He's not just taking out the Hulk. I don't care what anyone says. The Hulk is the strongest ever. Thor has been fighting battles for centuries. Um, but he's never really fought too much of an opponent like a Superman. So with Martian Manhunter, it always comes down to how you write the story, right? So if I'm gonna have to pick, I say Superman and Martian Manhunter might win more times than Hulk and Thor. Cap and Wolverine versus Deathstroke and Batman. All right, Batman and Deathstroke are definitely two very formidable opponents, but you're talking about a mutant and a superhuman. Now, Deathstroke, him and Batman might be able to take on Cap and maybe like Hawkeye. But with Wolverine there, Wolverine's just got to stab any one of those two and it's a wrap because of his healing ability. And Captain America's a superhuman, so he's like a better Deathstroke and a better Batman. There's no way DC takes this one. I'm giving it to Cap and Wolverine. But we know that Supergirl potentially is stronger than Superman, being older. And Wonder Woman is not too far cry away from that. She's a goddess, pretty much, goddess of war. But Captain Marvel's very strong, and then her partner is the Phoenix, the Galactic Destroyer, one of the most fierce beings in the galaxy. Yeah, Supergirl and Wonder Woman has no chance. What do you guys think? What does he think? Let's see.
And Wonder Woman. This is such a one-sided fight, it's not even funny. Marvel can beat both of them in a one-on-one fight. With Jean Grey, what are we even talking about? Iron Man and Spider-Man versus Blue Beetle and Cyborg. DC's taking the W. Cyborg, the master of all things tech.
Okay, so he already said DC's winning because Cyborg is basically a supercomputer AI. Already hacked the mother box, before even knowing what it could do. Boom tubes anywhere. Iron Man would be intelligent enough to counteract a lot of cyborg stuff, but cyborg's on an AI level. So as Jarvis or Friday or whoever Tony Stark has as an I honestly don't think that they can compute the way Cyborg computes on a machine level. Spider Man, on the other hand, is very strong, but as soon as Cyborg shuts down Iron Man, Spider Man has no chance because Blue Beetle's actually, he's legit, man. So I'm gonna give it to DC on this one as well.
Technological. He was able to hack the mother boxes. He will turn off Tony Stark's suit and make him a prisoner in his suit while they jump Spidey, who's not even the Iron Spidey. DC Comics wins. Wanda and Strange versus Fate and Zatanna. Marvel. Wanda soloing. Both of them together, stomping. Fate.
Okay, before he finishes whatever he's gonna say, let me just give Marvel some respect. There we go. Okay, I just want to put my face right here. Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme, y'all. Doctor Fate ain't even about that life. I mean, he's a new god, or an old god, I don't know, but he ain't no Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange fights gods. Zatanna is like barely more powerful than Constantine. You know what I mean? And Constantine, he fights demons, demons and exercise and everything. And Zatanna is like either right above that or right below that. And then Doctor Strange's partner is the Scarlet Witch. I mean, this is a no-brainer, y'all. I don't even know how you can even think that these two would even win unless Doctor Fate, just like Doctor Strange, realized how they had to win by looking into the time stone. Dr. Fate has that capability, but he ain't doing nothing though. He would, if it's 2-on-2, they don't stand a chance.
In the comics is different. This isn't the comics. Namor and Black Panther versus Terry McGinnis and Aquaman. In the live action space, Namor has beaten nobody, literally nobody of worth, and then got outsmarted and defeated by Shuri. In live action, I would take Aquaman over Namor for sure. But Black Panther to Terry McGinnis, he's going to sun that boy like we've never seen. But I don't think Aquaman is that high above Namor. Namor has strength feats to bust vibranium. Either way, Terry McGinnis is in over his head. I'm taking these.
But hey, give props for Jason Momoa for making Aquaman the man now. Who's Namor? Does Namor even control the seas like Aquaman does? You know what I mean? Aquaman. He said that I think the Wakandan tech is gonna take Terry McGinnis though. Black Panther is on a different level. Batman's suit just helps him become a formidable fighter. Terry McGinnis is not a Bruce Wayne. He relies on gadgets. While Black Panther relies also on gadgets, but he has the strength of a panther. So this is a no-brainer. I think it'll come down to Black Panther and Aquaman. As a 2v2, I think Aquaman is destroying Namor easy. Well, Black Panther will destroy this weak Batman. And it's going to come down to Black Panther and Aquaman. Who would win? Aquaman is very strong, you guys. Like, I don't think he's on the Superman level, but he's right there, y'all. I don't know if Black Panther will take this. So, although I side more with Marvel, I'm going to go with... I could be biased because Jason Momoa, but I think this live Aquaman just might beat Black Panther because of his strength. He's almost as fast, but he's just got to land. Can he land? I don't know. But Black Panther, I think if they win 10 out of 10 fights, Black Panther's at least winning at least half of them. So, but I'm going to just give it to my boy DC on this. He thinks that Namor will outlast Aquaman. I don't think so. I think Aquaman is taking down Namor. That's his opinion. Peace.